His limitation is he is very low on content. Then comes the spectator. What does the spectator do? He is involved in the proceedings too much, deep into it, but plays a limited role. Like you see the people who go and watch cricket, they have no role to play in the entire cricket, but their involvement into the sport is so high. Some of them even go to the tune of, betting. Involvement is so high. Appreciation of the game is also very high. So whenever anybody is making a point, they will say, oh, very right, very right. No, I absolutely agree with what you say. That's perfectly right. That's it. And his limitation is, he's almost invisible, lost in the crowd. Last role is the role of a passenger. Do not know what is happening at all, though plays a limited role, and completely silent of all happenings. मदेशु मेरे को क्या बोले जीडी क्यों दे रहे हैं बोले पता नहीं इन्होंने बुलाया था मैं आ गया. It's like that. And his limitation again is he is invisible, lost in the crowd. What is the secret of success? What role should you play out of these given 7 roles? Exactly. Mobility. Mobility across roles. At times you should behave as a professor. At times you should become a gatekeeper. At times a timekeeper. At times a salesman. Take advantage of somebody else's weakness. At times you have to become a butcher. If somebody is not listening, tell him, shut up. Not in little words, but through your action, voice modulation. One very good way of keeping somebody silent is, gentlemen, I think you've spoken a lot. Can you give me 1 minute to complete my point? I'm sure next 30 seconds he's gone. You getting what I'm saying? I have seen in groups, generally girls have this problem where there are maybe 1 or 2 girls or 7, 8 boys, they may not get a chance to speak. And I tell them, in this state of affairs, you have again the license to kill. 1, voice being shrill. If once you say this thing to one boy, for next 1.5 minutes, none other will speak except you. Take this advantage. Right? Acknowledge the roles in a GD. Know your natural roles. Which role do you play naturally? Work on mobility to enhance your effectiveness. Some other important issues which I'll quickly discuss. First issue is, a lot of people come to me and say, sir, I do not know. I don't get ideas. I say, come to iQue ideas. There is something which is known as wheel and a mind map approach. What is this? Identify the keywords in the topic. Whatever is the topic. India 2020. A successful democracy or a distressed democracy. कितने सारे word? India 2020. 2020, I hope you understand. It's not IPL 2020. 2020, 2020. वो कुछ तो अभी भी मैच में ही बैठा है ना? Now, India, success, democracy, distressed, lot of words. Identify the keywords. Separate out from the topic week. ये सब words को अलग-अलग जो आपके हाथ में पैड है, जिसके ऊपर आप स्क्रिबल कर रहे होंगे, उस पर लिख लो. Then connect each wheel with all others. Success India. Connect. Success Distress, connect. Stress, success 2020, connect. So each word is connected to all others. You will find a grid. Explore each word, definition, meanings, connect to the other word. You will at least get 20 statements. Pick up any 5 of them, talk in detail about those statements. You will get a lot of ideas. Establish linkages, that means new meanings, similes, other interpretations. Share these and you are on your way. You remember the conference which we had? How many of you were part of the conference? Did you see how Justice Tripathi took up the topic? Good slide. He picked up 3 words of the topic, rule of law. Searched on his database, picked up things, gave his interpretations on the same, and he made the entire session fun. Yes, no? That's what we need. Body language. Be aware of positive and negative body language. Be aware of your own body language. And avoid glaring errors. Have a positive body language and a proper eye contact. Do not be too cautious of your body language. Just don't keep looking at you. Are you sitting right? Are you sitting properly? Is there nobody is looking at you? Be comfortable. I don't feel too confident about my English. This is what I want to do. If you are not comfortable with English, I want 13 minutes a day. 10 minutes, look at a TV news reader and then do the same into a mirror or take a phone and listen to it again. It's therapy. Speak in English at home, speak in English with your friends. When you're out, maybe at iQue. How can I enter better? Enter means into the GD. A lot of kids would come to me and say, sir, I am not able to make an entry inside a GD because everybody is speaking, so I don't know how to get in. There are 2 ways to get in. One, in the GD, you will always have the crests and the troughs of noise. There will be time when number of people will be speaking together, high noise, and there will be time when less number of people, noise will be low. Keep waiting for the trough. The moment there is a trough, start at a high pitch. Everybody else will be shut. Create an eye contact with each person in the group and start talking what you want to do. That's one way. That is what I say, enter at the troughs. Second is establishing link to the previous speaker. Very likely, somebody is speaking, you want to take the baton, you say, very likely what my friend said. After giving an action towards him or her, you take the baton and then you leave that person out of the eye contact. Because the moment you do this, every other person will shift the eye focus towards you, catch each person's eyes, miss that person in between. Don't make an eye contact with him. This is the way you establish a link with the previous speaker, add an example or support or give a reason. And from there, make an entry, take it forward. Summarizing at the right time as what generally maybe a timekeeper or a gatekeeper can do. And entry through a role change. As I said, you can become a timekeeper, a butcher, a salesman, change your role. Is it important to start a GD? One of my friends asked this question. My question is not at all. Hire the risk, hire the return. You want to start it, don't stop yourself. If you don't want to start, don't push yourself. As I said, key expectations from a startup: give a positive start, set the direction and the pace, give confidence to others, and gain confidence from others. And answer is, if you are an opening batsman, then and only then you open, otherwise you don't. What should I say if I am asked to summarize? If you are asked to summarize, try to summarize, reinstate all the points. Many people create this mistake, when they are asked to summarize, they start giving their own viewpoints. Because they did not get a chance to do it in the GD. That's a wrong way. Summarization means whatever each one of the other people have said, you need to put across those points and consolidate. Not only your own, if there has been a consensus, do not force it into your summary. Grab the chance to put across whatever has been discussed in the GD. How do I manage an excessive group? Focus on your performance. Focus on making at least 2 impressions. Become a gatekeeper, which becomes an important role in a group with aggressive members. And I say an aggressive member takes care of himself. He needs no enemies. The panel takes care of the rest. What is the difference between an aggressive and an assertive? High on opinion, low on supportive data, reasoning and examples. High on articulation, low on listening. High on repetitiveness, low on assimilation, and prep model is missing. That is what is an aggressive person. And assertive is a desirable trait to have, very strong on prep model, active listener and effective in assimilation, pure but relevant and forceful articulator.